weather, we're ready to taxi.
Okay.
So a temperature like this is going to drop the carburetor to freezing.
Wow.
We need to get moving here.
That's 5 million, say again.
Citation 4-5, Foxtrot's ready. We're ready to taxi.
Citation 4-5, Foxtrot Sierra, Millington ground, runway 4, taxi Alpha.
Millington Tower, Cessna 54635, runway 4 Alpha, ready for takeoff. Request right turn out towards the southwest.
No, to southeast.
54635, Millington Tower.
South, we're going to Charles Baker.
Turn out approved, clear for takeoff.
Millington Tower 635, correction, we're turning right towards Charles Baker.
Citation 54635, proceed on course, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 4635.
Yeah, southwest is over there. Charles Baker's over there. Right off our left wing tip, which is south.
Oh, you know, I know why I did that. 'Cause
Do what?
I did it when I was looking at the chart and I just drew a line. My bad.
Off the brakes. Their speeds all aligned. Let's get that nose up. There we go.
Millington Tower, Diamond 599 Dutch Charlie, left infield downwind, runway 4, full stop. 7599 Dutch Charlie, runway 4, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 4, 599 Dutch Charlie.
Charles W. Baker Airport. Automated weather observation. 1958 Zulu. Wind variable at 04. Visibility 4. Haze.
4 miles visibility in haze. Turn.
Huh?
If you're going to turn. We don't need a 5-degree angle of bank to get turned around. Take forever. Look at that. Told you when we turned around, we were right over the flying club.
Yeah? Almost like you've done this before.
Yeah, a few times. No, sir. Oh, you are in Class D airspace. Number 1 requirement, two-way communications. Can't have it if you're not listening. But what you could do is say, hey, Tower, 635, request a frequency change.
I have to say a frequency, just ask them to change it?
Just ask them for a frequency change.
Millington Tower, Cessna 54635, frequency change requested.
Cessna 54635, free change approved.
Frequency change approved, 65.
Yeah, now you can tell Baker where you're at.
4 miles east.
No, sir. What's your heading?
23?
That's about southwest, isn't it? That's about
So
south.
I'm northeast.
So you're north.
Okay.
You're the reciprocal.
Charles Baker traffic, Cessna 54625, 3.5 miles northeast, inbound for 45 degree, downwind runway zero.
Inbound for runway 36, Charles Baker. They know how you're going to enter.
Oh.
Osceola traffic, Cherokee 160 Whiskey's turning left base runway 1, Osceola.
A lot of dudes were saying that at Covington. That is a tiny runway.
You don't see the runway yet. I'll be in white. You got the runway, you got the ultralight strip, which is closed, you got the drag strip, and you got the racetrack. All that's right there. And pattern altitude is
1300.
1200.
1200.
About 100 feet lower than Millington.
Osceola traffic, Cherokee 160 Whiskey's turning final runway 1, Osceola.
So far it's going pretty smooth. We're ahead of the game here. Okay, too close to that runway.
Charles Baker traffic, Cessna 635, right now wind runway 36, Charles Baker.
Yeah, you're below the pattern altitude. Kind of close.
Osceola traffic, Cherokee 160 Whiskey's going around, Osceola.
Charles Baker, Cessna 635, right base, runway 36, Charles Baker.
Go. Alright, you get it. Ooh, way high. Way high. We could probably get it down.
Charles Baker, Cessna 635, final runway 36, Charles Baker.
Way low down. There we go. Oh! Get the weight off that nose wheel. You don't have room for a touch and go.
Huh?
You don't have room for a touch and go. Stop. You missed the turnoff. That bird.
Get out of the way.
I'm not going to brake for that bird. We can just sit down. We'll have shredded tweet.
That was fast.
Yep. And it's all that perception thing I was talking about too, because the runway's narrower, it's shorter.
Yes, the narrow makes me feel higher.
Yep. And what happened is the departure end is coming up quicker than the 8,000 foot runway. It's 8,000 feet, is way down there. Even the 5,000 foot, the departure end is way down there. So you got that speed, the narrow runway and the shorter runway than we're used to. So just taxi back. We'll do another takeoff. Do another trip around the pattern.
Roger.
And don't get as close on the downwind either. That kind of messed you up turning final. A little bit of an overshoot.
Charles Baker traffic, Cessna 635, clear of runway, Charles Baker.
This is tiny, tiny.
I remember many years ago when they had the runway closed for resurfacing, we were using this as the runway.
Really? We're hanging over the edge.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
That's why I don't wander too far off that center line either. We still got that antenna there for the old NDV that used to be here.
What is that?
Oh, that's for your ADF. They don't use those anymore.
That's that one where you have to do like a 270, 360 or whatever?
No, you just gotta kind of know how to work the damn thing.
Oh.
A lot of people are happy to see those things go away. I like doing NDB approaches, they were fun. I don't see anybody on this end, so.
Charles Baker traffic, Cessna 54635, departing runway 36, Charles Baker.
Lighten that weight on the nose wheel. It'll fly at 50. That's a good out if something happens. It's a little hill that goes uphill. Nice big field over here on this runway. Something happened, you can duck in there. Alright, let's go ahead and turn.
Farragut traffic, Skyline 99 Foxtrot, 8 miles, 5,000 feet. Inbound for left downwind, runway 4, Farragut.
Charles Baker traffic, Cessna 635, right crosswind, runway 36.
Hey, stop your turn, that's not a crosswind.
Well, I thought we were immediately supposed to transition over to...
No, you're going to be way close to the runway again. So you're going to be leveling. See, you're nowhere near VY, so you're not going to get to your altitude. Okay. Now you're ready to transition to the approach. I was talking about the swamp.
Oh, yeah.
Lines.
Well, this being
traffic, Cessna 49471 about 10 miles north of airport to enjoy left downwind runway 3649, Holy Springs traffic.
Orderly Springs Airport.
Malden traffic, Pilatus 69 Papa is 4 miles to the west, flying southbound. I'm going to go out and set up for a practice approach on the runway 36 Malden.
Fargo traffic, 99 Foxtrot, 5 miles to the north,
You're not
northwest.
going to get a word in edgewise here, are you?
Runway 4, Fargo.
Charles Baker, Cessna 635, turning final runway 36, Charles Baker.
Yeah, still, you see you were a little close on that one too, but we'll get it next time. There's those power lines I was talking about.
Oh, yeah. I must have turned right over top of them the first time. Or pretty close.
Yeah, you were pretty close. Yeah, once you clear this tree right here, you're in pretty good shape. Got it down to about 60, 65 knots, close the throttle and float it on in. Alright, flare. Now we can make the touch and go. Get that rudder, get on that rudder. This runway is not very wide. Your tolerance on that center line be the left side of the white or the right side of the white, not the left side of the runway or the right side of the runway. That center line, that's your leeway. Get right on over to VY there. Let's climb on up.
Holy Springs traffic says now 49471 on about 7 miles to the north of the airport to join left downwind 36, Holy Springs traffic.
Charles Baker traffic, Cessna 635, right. Crosswind runway 36, Charles Baker.
Boom, follow. 227 Fort Lima is 8 miles southbound, inbound 33, any traffic please advise.
You might try it that one.
Traffic, Pilatus 134, Papa Fox, 10 to the southeast, inbound landing runway 36, Pocahontas.
Charles Baker, Cessna 635, right downwind runway 36, Charles Baker.
Fargo traffic, Skyline 99 Foxtrot is left base. Runway 4, Fargo. Holy Springs traffic, November 49471, we practiced on runway 18, we'll be circulating to runway 36, Holy Springs traffic, about 5 miles from the north.
Better going downhill.
5 mile final for 33.
Do you use the bridge or like the little neighborhood does a good?
Between the bridge and the river works good. And by the time you lose 200 feet,
Yeah.
it all coincides with these checkpoints.
Charles Baker, Cessna 635, right base runway 36.
Skyline 99 Foxtrot.
Yes, Sunstone was closing. He just left me a message that my check is on the box.
Pocahontas traffic, Pilatus 135, Papa Fox, 13 to the west will be left base for 36, Pocahontas. Charles Baker, Cessna 635, final runway 36.
Yeah, this one looks pretty. Keep an eye on this map. You see, you went down to all red now.
Traffic Cessna 49471. We are joining left downwind runway 36.
Perfect.
Traffic.
Much better on that center one. The runway lights won't move out of the way being scared. Here it comes again.
I aim to please.
Oh, it's the end that's the problem.
Well played, sir.
Baseball traffic, South Gate, South Quebec. Going to be passing over a little bit to the east of y'all. Just want to give y'all a heads up.
Holy Spring traffic Cessna 49471. We are at left downwind runway 36. Holy Spring traffic.
Get that ball in the middle.
Charles Baker, traffic, Cessna 635, right crosswind, runway 36. Charles Baker.
Pocahontas traffic, flight is 135, Papa Fox 5 to the west, left base 36, Pocahontas.
Charles Baker, Cessna 635, right downwind, runway 36. Charles.
It's good, right? You got plenty of time now. Just the timer's real short from here to that point.
Yeah.
So you really need to want to get the power set and get it trimmed.
Holy Spring traffic Cessna 49471. Turning.
This guy's just cool to listen to. I'd like to talk to you about renewing your warranty.
Charles Baker, traffic, Cessna 635, right base, runway 36. Charles Baker.
Holy Spring traffic Cessna 49471. Turning final runway 36. Holy Spring traffic.
Charles Baker, Cessna 635, final runway 36. Charles Baker.
Holy Spring traffic Cessna 49471. Go miss Holy Spring traffic.
A little squirrely on that.
I hit the rudder too hard too quick.
Yep.
4947 runway departing to the west, final call, hold speed copy.
Because I don't have my boots on today.
Charles Baker, 635, right crossing, runway 36, Charles Baker. Charles Baker, Cessna 635, right downwind, runway 36, Charles Baker.
Cargo traffic, Cat 2048 Echo, on left upwind of runway 04 at Paragould. I think I was out flying yesterday, having a good old time.
Charles Baker, traffic, Cessna 635, right base, runway 36, Charles Baker.
He sounded like he was having fun.
You let your airspeed get a little faster when you were heading on the bays, which increased your vertical speed, which is going to make this look kind of funky here when you turn final. Oop, another bird. Another bird.
Charles Baker, traffic, Cessna 635, final, runway 36, Charles Baker.
That worked out pretty good, actually. Relax, grip, and trim it. Got a little bit slow. You're below that 62 mark. Just lower the nose. There you go. That'll fix it. Oh. Like this full stop on this one. We ran out of room after the third bounce.
Is that I got too much speed, I guess?
Yep.
I definitely feel like I'm higher than I actually am because of the skinny.
If you get the flaps up, it'll make the brakes more effective for you too.
Really?
Yep. Takes the weight off the wing, puts it on the wheels where the brakes are.
Figure create drag.
Charles Baker, traffic, Cessna 635, clear of runway, Charles Baker.
Yeah, flip that over and review your, turn the carburetor heat off on the ground. Review that short field takeoff procedure, and I've got the airplane so you can read that.
Flaps 10, brakes hold, advanced throttle to full, brakes release, slightly tail low, climb at 56. Obstacle cleared 76 and retract flaps. So flaps 10, just full power, release the brakes. And tail load, just hold back a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to keep the weight off the nose wheel again.
Do you want all the way back?
No. We're going to do that when we do the soft wheel takeoff.
Oh. Gonna climb out at 56?
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Okay.
Slow.
So, there's flaps at 10. Now take the runway and I want to use every inch of that runway. So right over on the right edge if you can. You got it back.
All right.
Charles Baker traffic, Cessna 635 departing runway 36, Charles Baker.
We never did this. A little more right. Close enough. We'll fix that when we start to roll. Hold the brakes.
Brakes.
Full power. Not too bad here. Airspeed's alive. Not that much.
Oh.
About there. Okay, there's 50. Full power. There we go.
56.
Alright. Now go to your pitch attitude for VY and then we get rid of the flaps. Go ahead and get rid of the flaps. Set the pitch to VY. It should come up to about VY when it's all over and done with. There it is.
Yep.
It's getting there.
Wow. There's really not much movement in that one.
Do what?
I didn't have to adjust much after the flaps went out.
Yeah.
Charles Baker traffic, Cessna 635, right crosswind, runway 36, Charles Baker.
I said Carl's Baker.
Coals.
Walnut Ridge, Sierra 3 Whiskey Pop.
Chucky Baker.
East, landing. Charles Baker, Cessna 635, right downwind, runway 36, Charles Baker.
See where the end of the runway is?
Yeah.
And see where the road is?
Yeah.
Visualize a 50-foot obstacle halfway between those 2 points. We're going to make a short field landing. You can review that real quick.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Walnut
So,
3 Whiskey Pop, we're about
reduce.
final, runway 31.
When obstacle cleared, that just means fly over and then cut power.
Cut the power, lower the nose to keep your airspeed at 62.
Captain 048 Echo now. Final 04 Fairgroove, second.
Okay. So here we turn our base.
Takeoff traffic, Cessna 635, right base 36, Charles Baker.
So brake like I did when we landed at Billington?
We're not going to really brake. We're going to simulate the hard braking, but we will brake. Okay, you got it back here.
Got it.
They're about 65, 70. 100 degrees of flaps. So your magic number on the altimeter is going to be about 300 feet.
Charles Baker traffic, Cessna 635, final runway 36, Charles Baker.
We still need to be going downhill. So we want to be about 300, a little bit above 300, halfway down through that grass. So let's see here. Oh, looking good. Okay, we've cleared the obstacle. Chop the power. There you go. Let it come down. Hold that 62. Now level off. Now the landing attitude. Minimum float. Landing attitude. Flaps up. After you lift down. Brake, brake, brake. Brake, brake, brake. We'll just lightly brake. We'll make that turn off. But see how we did that, and we're a lot slower here now than we were before on the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll clear the runway and do a soft field takeoff. I'll take it on the taxiway so you can review that again.
Baker traffic, Cessna 635, clear 18, taxi back to, correction, clear 136, taxi back for departure.
Car beat off.
What is stay in ground effect?
You don't want to be at a very slow air. You want to be within that cushion of air, so that air is holding you up in the air. You know, the little cushion you feel when you come down. You want to stay in that going out until you get to a safe airspeed, which is you're targeting about 50, 55, 56 again. We start this. Okay, you got all reviewed?
Yeah.
Okay, flaps to 10. You got the airplane back.
Got the airplane.
Get the window.
Yep.
We're not even going to stop. We're going to minimum braking. This is simulating taking off on a soft field. So the airplane is not going to accelerate like it would on asphalt. I don't know whose fault it is, asphalt. But anyways, I'm going to work the throttle to kind of simulate what it would feel like on grass. Okay, if you're ready, we'll go wheel all the way back.
Charles Baker traffic, Cessna 635 departing runway 36, Charles Baker.
Again, minimum braking, so you don't want to make any hard turns that could sink the wheels into the mud. I'm going to work the throttle. Off the brakes. Start accelerating now. Not even going to stop. Wheels all the way back. One hand on the wheel. Very important, rudder for directional control. Now lower the nose just a little bit. You got your airspeed, now climb out. See, it took a lot longer to accelerate.
Yeah.
I was simulating the grass. I did reduce power until we broke ground, because that's what's going to happen. When the wheels break ground, the airplane's going to accelerate faster. Yeah, a couple 100 feet there to do that. You've got the throttle back.
Got it.
Then we'll introduce a soft field landing, and then we'll go home. How's that sound?
All right.
When we go home, it's going to be interesting, because we're taking off on 36. As soon as we break ground, we're going to call Millington. Hopefully they'll answer us.
Look on the traffic.
Be ready for a straight in.
Hopefully.
Southwest of the field. Going to be entering the left base for landing runway 01, County.
temperature 25 Celsius. Dew point 6 Celsius. Altimeter 30. 11 inches of mercury. Remarks density altitude 1400. Millerton Regional Jetport Airport. Automated weather observation 2036 Zulu. Wind 330 at 9 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear.
Okay, we got that. We got tower already set up.
Charles Baker, traffic Cessna 635, right downwind, runway 36, Charles Baker.
Oh crap.
Hey. And you were worried about getting to the pattern altitude in time, weren't you? Hey, I've got it. You can review the soft field landing procedure. Read it out loud.
Flaps 3030, approach speed 61 knots. Power reduce as obstacle cleared. Maintain 1200 at touchdown. 1200 RPM?
Yeah, it's not really going to be that much. It'll be more like 1,000 to 1,100.
Minimum braking, flaps to 10. Maintain back pressure. So flaps 30, approach speed 61. Power reduces, obstacle cleared, maintain 1200, or what are we going to maintain?
Between about 1,000 and 1,100.
Okay.
I don't want you to fixate at a number. I want to give you a sound here in just a minute. Idle's only going to give you about 1,100 anyways. See where it's down to 1,000?
Yeah.
Hear that sound? Hear the sound?
Yeah.
That's what you're going to give it. Watch how much I'm moving the throttle.
Okay.
Alright. You got it back.
Got it.
Alright.
Charles Baker, traffic Cessna 635, final runway 36, Charles Baker.
What I do so I don't fixate looking at the tachometer. When I know I got the runway made, I'll bring the throttle to idle and then listen for a slight increase and just stick with that. Okay, a little slow. Lower the nose just a little bit more. Okay, now reduce the throttle to idle. Now put it in just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Tiny bit. I'm just going to hold this. Hold the nose wheel off. Hold it off. Hold it off. Peripheral vision. The runway. Wandered off the center line a little bit, but I got peripheral vision to help me out here. Gotta close the throttle. Better make that turn off over there. Seat's going all the way down there. If that had been if this had been an actual soft field, deceleration would not have been a problem.
Is that why you make sure the nose stays off?
Yeah, because it will decelerate and the nose will come down. So that's why you want to have that. If you can get it back to the baggage compartment, it would be better.
Charles Baker, traffic Cessna 635, clear of runway.
Cover unfiltered air.
Yeah, same for us.
All right, a soft field takeoff. We already did that. Did a short field takeoff. Pick your poison. What you want to do on this takeoff, other than a normal takeoff.
Oh.
Yeah. Just tell me which one you're going to do.
Asphalt takeoffs.
Asphalt, yeah.
Well, since you did the power on the soft field takeoff, I'll do the short field takeoff because I know that's easy power.
Okay. Yeah, I demonstrate that a couple times on the soft field once, and then we just use full power. I just want to see what the different feel is if it had been an actual soft field.
Yeah. I was always wondering about that, how like grass just...
Dry grass isn't a problem, it's when it's wet. Especially the landing, because you've been out cutting the grass when it's wet. It's pretty slick.
Oh yeah.
It's like an ice skating rink sometimes. Okay.
Charles Baker traffic, Cessna 635, departing runway 36, Charles Baker.
If they don't answer us immediately after we break ground, we'll break out to the east and call them, but they don't seem to be all that busy there.
Alright, flaps 10.
You don't bring the nose up like the soft field. You want it to accelerate. Now you can rotate. And just go back to that 56 value. I'm going to go call the tower real quick.
Millington Tower, Cessna 54635, off Charles Baker, inbound for landing.
November 54635, Millington Tower, made straight into runway 4, report out of 3 mile final.
635, Roger, call you on 3 miles straight into 4.
Yeah, that worked out the way it should work. Sometimes we're not so lucky. Sometimes we have to make a turn and then call them inbound from the south. But
You already changed it?
I already changed it over to direct, so just go line up on the runway and we'll be good to go.
That was fun today.
Pretty quick, ain't it?
Yeah.
Alright, there's the runway.
So I just say 3 mile final?
Yep, 635, 3 mile final.
Okay. Every time I get in the habit of something, you change it up.
Well, what'd I change?
I get used to doing the patterns, and now I'm going straight.
Oh, make it straight in?
Yeah.
If you want to go all the way up, make a downwind, that's fine. Keep in mind, this keeps turning.
Valid point.
Remember, that's from the center of the airport, so we're 3 mile final.
Millington Tower, Cessna 54635, reporting 3 mile final, runway 4.
Cessna 54635, runway 4 is clear to land at make 180.
Runway 4 clear to land, make 180, 65.
I'll show his ass.
But then now I'm all screwed up because I don't have my altitudes right.
Yeah, but you got a pappy. And there's a mammy. Alright. We're going to make a short field landing with no obstacle. In other words, we're going to do a carrier landing. We're going to land right at the very edge of the runway. So you see the chevrons there, right? We're going to aim just shy of the chevrons. We're going to float for the flare and touch down on the legal part of the runway. clear to land. And if we come in real short, then we'll make that 180. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Wind looks like it's right down the runway. So fast knots. Let's get it stable while we're still in the air here. Target about 60, 62 knots. Too low now. You're trying to bring the nose up to stretch it and it won't work.
Oh, I was just trying to bring it up to 62.
And lower, yeah, hold the nose right about there. Okay, close the throttle. Close the throttle.
It is.
Okay, land it, land it. Right. There. Still want 635 to make that 180.
Cessna 54635, if you don't have to do it, turn right on taxiway Bravo, taxi to parking via Bravo Alpha, remain true.
Alright, right on Bravo to the ramp, 635. Right, you said expect a 180.
Yeah. Hey, you don't have to do that.
And that's how you do that. We stopped in less than 800 feet.
Yeah, and it was smooth.
And it's smooth.
Not much brake.
Nope. Don't tell me to expect a 180.
That was definitely the highlight of the day. Alright, carb heat's in, flaps are up,
Yep.
and he cleared us to the ramp.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this in here so it's there for the next guy. You can go and taxi in. He taxis to stay that frequency. So. That made your day, huh?
Yeah. That was worth it.
You know, we're always practicing short field landings over a 50-foot obstacle. There's places out in the desert that have short runways and no obstacles.
Yeah.
That's what we had here.
Yeah.
A short runway with no obstacles. We had a 1,200-foot runway. We only used 2/3 of it. And didn't put any wear and tear on the airplane.
Question for you, well, because you're experienced. With the way that they have the things closed right now, if we were using 2.2, would you stretch out the landing, or would you?
I would, yeah. I would aim for Charlie as the touchdown point.
Okay.
That gives you 4,000 feet. What did we have at Charles Baker?
Same, 4,000 or 4,500, right?
30 what?
Oh, it's 3,500.
Yeah. That would still give us a margin for, oh, the brakes failed. I can still sunk this thing at 4,000 feet.
Yeah.
And I was watching some of these guys, they were landing right on the threshold of 2.2.
That's a long taxi.
That's a long taxi. But at that time, they're instructors, so, you know, they get paid by the hobs, so.
But they're also holding up other landings.
Yeah, yeah. But they're getting paid. Hello, CTI, Cessna 635.
What?
This bleeds over to the tower. I was calling it CTI, so he was saying, calling tower, you're unreadable. That was just me on the other frequency.
Is that CTI?
Yeah. Oh, CTI, so that's a 635. Jim, you didn't turn the radio on, did you? Oh, crusty bastard. He's a super guy.
He is.
Well, my friend.
Yeah. Yep. He calls me Guy. I'm not his friend. All right, Guy.
That's okay. It calls everybody that. I even calls the girls that. Oh, well, I'll just call on the phone. Oh, that says, damn. I saw a vehicle. Damn it. He did hear us, but that's somebody else.
That's to do with the helicopter.
Yeah, it's the helicopter guy. I don't deal with them much, but every time I talk to one of those guys, they're real nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't meet a lot of assholes in aviation. There's a few.
Yeah.
And the ones I run into the most work for let's say, a package company that's based nearby here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were at the airport one time, and my wife looked at one of the little Canada regional jets, and she said, "Look, kids, it's a small plane." And the pilot that was walking by heard us. He's like, "Bigger than the plane you fly." I was like, "Okay, this guy's pissed off."
Yeah. As somebody that didn't make the captain upgrade list. My son missed it this time by 2 numbers. They'll get it next time. I don't think he's going to want it once he gets it. Going in as a junior captain with 4 kids, his wife is going to be hating life.
Oh, they could probably give them guys the shitty schedules, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Where's my shit down?
Yeah, on the other side.
That's not.
Oh, there you go.